This is my tutorial for my X twist bracelet. I am not in love with that name and I would like to change it. So if you have any good ideas, please comment below. I would really like to change the name. So I actually get this, when I wear this, a lot of people ask me about it, and I've had a few comments on how to make this or requests for tutorials. So here it is. So we are going to start out with our loom straight across. That's one of the major reasons why I love the rainbow loom, other than it's really sturdy and the edges are really smooth, is that you can change and make it straight across. So I do have, at the end of this video, I'll show you, if you don't have one that goes straight, that you can change it, I'll show you how to do it with that loom, but this turns out way better. Okay, so now it's time to load up the twists. So I'm not sure why I did my tutorial so complicated, or my color scheme so complicated, but I'd already picked it. That's one of the hard things to do, is pick out what colors. Okay, so you're going to stick your hook through the band and go through 3 more times. So 1, 2, and 3. So you'll have 4 bands on there. And so you can do the same color, different colors, change them all up, whatever floats your boat. So stick it through. 1, 2, and 3. So if you need to, just rewind that. That way I won't talk too much, because I usually do. Alright, so then you just kind of get them on another band. I like clear or the same color, but because it's 2 different colors, I didn't want to pick just one. But I roll mine on however you want to get on there. Whatever works for you. Alright, so initially I had done this with 6 X's, which actually starts right at this peg right here. But you could actually start it here and make 5, and it might look a little bit better. But since I have everything already set up for 6, I'm just going to do that. Okay, so this is how it's going to go on. So you're going to stick it on this peg to the center. And since I already have some already ready. So yes, I made it a little complicated, so you have to make sure that when you do it, you put the colors in the right order. Alright, so here is my first X. So there's the first one. It does help if you put them in the same order. It really doesn't matter, but if you put them in the same order, they kind of, when the bracelet scrunches up, it kind of makes them go the same direction, each one, because one will stick out a little bit more because it's the top one. Okay, so then you're going to add a cap band. Just double it and put it on there. I do like to use clear for the middle row, because sometimes when you have the chain going through, it kind of takes away from the pattern. Okay, so for my next X, I do a lot of comments when I wear this one. Okay, so I'm going to keep loading these up. I think I'm doing the right order I picked. So you're just going to keep going until you get to the end, and then you're going to add cap bands on the end of each row. And I'll show you that when we get to it. Alright, so I have mine all X'd up. So now we're going to add cap bands to the end of each of these. So now it's time to loop it up. So you're going to go underneath the cap band and that first, actually you're going to grab the very bottom one. So basically you're just grabbing the chain that you put down first. And you're just going to loop this up on all three. Just make sure you're going underneath or going inside all these and grabbing the bottom. Oops, I almost missed one. Remember, my new motto is in the very end, make sure you have all of them looped up. Especially when I'm talking and doing this, I end up forgetting them. So you loop up the center. So you're just going to finish looping up everything. The center is a little hard. Sometimes it helps to turn it to the sides to make sure you grab the bottom one. Especially with the clear, that's the only bad thing about the clear, is that it's harder to see it. But it looks so much better with the end product. Alright, so we are all looped up, and I double checked to make sure I did that. So to tie it off, you're actually going to make 3 extenders. That way the X's, when you go to put them on, they don't get mushed. Because if you bring them all together, they get a little mushed. Even with the 3 extenders, they get kind of, the end ones get a little mushed up, but this definitely helps it. I do have a little trick that I've been doing. It kind of just saves me time and bands. Is I take a hair rubber band. That one just flew away. I take a hair rubber band and I use that as my chain. That one just popped off. Not ready for you to pop off yet. Okay. So when it's 2 in the morning and I'm trying to think up ideas and mess around, I hate when I have to do the extender to see what it looks like on. So this saves me a lot of time to find that one that flew away. And that's a bad thing about having long nails. Okay. I want to show you this trick, but it's not cooperating. Oh, that's good enough. Okay, so you're going to take the clippy, the C-clip, and then you're going to take just the hair rubber band. I like the ones that don't have the metal on there, and put it on there. like that. And then I do the middle one also. So you do all 3. So it does actually use a lot of C-clips. I mean, it uses 6. So if you're short on C-clips, then just do a chain. And then clip it to the other end. This is hard to do when you're... Okay. So you do that to all of them. Alright, so we have all 3 on there. I'm going to take it off. Alright, so that is the finished product. I don't know how much I like that black in the middle, but you can also do it on this side too and not have a cap band if you don't want to. I just think it looks better with the cap band. I might have done a different color. It's kind of cool. Alright, so stay tuned if you have an offset loom. I'll show you how to load it up, but everything else will be the same. Okay, so here is the loom offset. And so instead of an X, we're going to be using this. This will be the X part. So everything else will be the same. So, okay, this is really tricky. Okay. So you're going to put this on here, and you're going to skip that one right there. You're going to skip that one and go to the next one. This one's probably more important to do it in the right order because one does stick out a little bit more than the other. Okay, so that goes there. And then okay, so like that. And then this one, you're going to skip that one and go to the next one. And come in to this one. So it's going to cross over that one right there. And then this one will do the same thing and go back. Like that. So it actually looks kind of cool on there. And then for the cap band, because this is going to be the center, you have to go on both. So you're going to double this up. And go like that. So this will be the next X, then the next one, next. So you're going to loop it up exactly the same way, and that will give you the X if you don't have the rainbow loom. So this is the one that we did, and I wanted to show you the back with the hair rubber band on there. That's what it looks like. Makes it, I don't know, I just like it better. So there's that one. And then this one right here, this is the one I did on the Loom Offset. So you can see how it does stick up a little bit, but it's very close. I mean, this one turns out much better, much flatter. But if you don't have the rainbow loom and all you have is the offset one, you can still make it. So that is my tutorial for the X twist. Name to be changed soon. Hopefully you guys have some good ideas. So thanks for watching.